Hi, and welcome to my channel. So I've just started this channel from scratch, and what I'm really trying to do with this is to talk about anxiety and mental health in general. Throughout my life, I've been plagued by generalized anxiety disorder, panic attack disorder, and some mild depression at times. At one point in my early 20s, it got so bad that I almost contemplated suicide. Now, what I really want to do with this channel is to create an environment and a community where people can talk about these issues, but also give my advice. I'm not a medical professional, so a big disclaimer there, but I've experienced seeped in living with this day in, day out. And I've got to a point in my life for the last few years where I've been able to better manage my anxiety and have it so that it doesn't cripple me anymore, and that I can go out and achieve the things I want to achieve and live a fulfilled life. And what I really want to do is bring something back to our society to share how I coped with it, how I managed with it. It's not going to be a golden rule for all, but it might help. So if you're someone that's been struggling and you feel lost and not sure where to go next, then please listen to what I have to say in the next few videos. I'm going to really just start out just discussing some of the steps that I took to better manage my anxiety. Some of the books I read. The books there aren't just for show. I'm not trying to show off that I'm scholarly or anything like that. I don't have vast waves of ornate bookcases in my home here. All I want to do is illustrate that I can do some book reviews, discuss some of the things I've read, but then also discuss my own methodology that I've developed, which is broken into 7 parts. It's not a 7-step program or anything like that. It's literally just 7 topics that I think are worth discussing, and I have my own methodology on how to cope with a panic attack as it happens, or a heightened sense of anxiety for those that don't suffer with full-on panic attacks. So I believe that my approach, my technique, you could say, has really saved my life. And if it even has a small chance at helping others, then I really want to share that wisdom, if you can call it that, or at least a kernel of wisdom, to anyone that is suffering. So that's all this is. It's not going to be a kind of channel where there's going to be any fancy editing or anything like that. It's just going to be me, a camera and a microphone, sharing what I've learned and what I hope will help others. I will, however, be getting a new camera and microphone, and also touching up on my editing skills. I do some video editing for my job, so I shouldn't be too lazy, and I should do a little bit for hopefully my audience, which I'll hopefully get. I'm starting off at scratch with 0 subscribers, and I'd be happy even if it's just 5-10 people watching, so that we have a community and that I can help you. Type your problems in the comments, ask for advice, message me, whatever, it's fine. And what we'll be going through is my approach, as I've mentioned, but also looking at what other people have suggested, other people that are medical professionals, because I'm not. I'm just a random guy that suffered with this, but I feel like I have good experience in dealing with this. And also what some authors have said, do some book reviews. I will share reference material, things that I believe you should read and learn to help you better manage your anxiety. There is no cure for anxiety. It's a physiological response that we've developed over millennia to help us face day-to-day dangers back in caveman times, and even up to recently, until modern life means we spend most of our time sat behind a desk, in which case anxiety is not a helpful emotion or response to have. So we need to learn, how do we manage, how do we accept, and how do we plan? And we can cover all of that, and I really hope that I'm going to hopefully shed some light on these subjects. A lot of the time when you get help like I did from professionals, they speak in very layered and complex, convoluted ways, when really it should be very simple and granular and spoon-fed. And that might sound patronizing, but that's the best way. Because also what I think a lot of people don't realize is when you're in a heightened sense of anxiety, your train of thought is not direct. You're constantly being distracted. So I want to be engaging. I want to bring you, fast, direct things that you can do straight away to help yourself feel better, so that you can achieve the things you want to achieve. You can better manage your relationships with family and loved ones. You can feel better mentally and physically, and especially during these trying times in COVID-19 pandemic, lockdown, whatever. It's a hard time for all of us, and I want to do something during the quiet days of work, because my salary has been reduced. I'm only working 4 days a week. I've got a bit more spare time than I normally would pre-lockdown, so I want to really do something positive and hopefully help people and that's all there is to it, really. I might be looking at making a website as well and writing a book. That will come in the future. For now, I just really want to make a start now. I was going to wait for the camera and the microphone to turn up, but I just wanted to get started now. So please, if any of this is interest, stay tuned. I'm not going to ask, comment, like, and subscribe. You can do if you want, but I've realized this video is not that informative. I just want this to serve as an introduction to the purpose of this channel so that it's always transparent. I don't want to just jump in with some hard-hitting viral video without the disclaimers that I'm not a medical professional. I'm someone I believe I can help. I believe I'm someone that is worthy of giving advice because I've lived this all my life, and I've got to a point in my life where it has next to zero impact. And that's what we're aiming for. We're not aiming to cure it. We're looking to better manage the impact it has on you and to reduce those feelings and to realize that we can accept it and we don't have to destroy it. And I have lots of brilliant mind concepts or mental imagery that you can use to do that. So I want to share that with you and hopefully help a lot of people. So if this is at all interesting and that you'd like to be involved, hey, leave a comment, message me, tell me what topics you'd like me to cover. The next video is going to be a much more longer and more thought out one with more editing, and that's going to be how to cope with anxiety or how to manage anxiety. I think that's a better way of phrasing it. We're not looking to cure it, we're looking to manage it. I hope this can be of help to you. If you're not someone who's self-diagnosed or has been diagnosed by a doctor that has anxiety, that doesn't matter. Even if you're feeling a little bit down, if you have depression, because anxiety and depression overlap a lot, people don't realize that. If you have bipolar disorder, if you have, if you're a manic depressant, anything, agoraphobia, claustrophobia, or if it's situational, let's say you're scared of flying planes, which was a massive issue for me throughout my life, then hey, these concepts that we'll be discussing should help, or at least give you something to think about. Not snake oil salesman. I'm not looking to give you a cure. I want to help better manage your anxiety. So please come watch the next few videos. I'm sure it's going to help, and we'll be in touch. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.